Now we're also being joined by Dr. Rohan Gunaratna. He's a professor of security studies at Rajaratnam School of International Studies and also author of the forthcoming book, Sri Lanka's Easter Sunday Massacre. He's joining us live from Singapore. Welcome to the broadcast, Doctor. I was just speaking to another guest from Berlin at the moment, and this is what we are discussing, that this comes at a very sensitive time. The police and the court has authorized a protest in the capital of Sweden where a Quran could be burnt in front of a mosque. What kind of a messaging do you think the protesters are trying to pose here?
This is going to be a very significant event because it is during a very holy holiday. But I want to tell you that government of Sweden should work very closely with the judiciary and with the law enforcement authorities and with the community leaders to prevent this kind of incident from taking place, because it is such incidents that lead to discord and lead even to violence between communities, and also will give the strength and the motivation for terrorists and their supporters.
Right. That is exactly what I was coming to next. I want to bring in the point of immigrants here. The data I have says that about 102,000 people have immigrated to Sweden. Now, we also know that a lot of these immigrants and these refugees come in from parts of Africa, parts of West Asia, parts of South Asia, and a lot of these immigrants are Muslims. So something like this could have an impact on this very tiny diaspora who are already trying to survive in a foreign country, who have fled from war-torn countries themselves. What kind of an impact will it have on them?
It will lead to suspicion, to prejudice, to resentment, to anger, to hatred, and to violence. That is why I said it is imperative for government, the different branches of government, the civil society organizations, and the different communities to work together. I also believe that the far-right exclusivism and extremism is on the rise in Europe. In fact, in the most recent past, we have seen the threat of right-wing terrorist attacks have increased. And it is more than the attacks that the Muslim groups used to stage. So this kind of events will lead to clashes, into conflict between the migrant communities and the diaspora communities and the host country population. So government should be sensible. They should do their best to preempt and prevent this type of incidents. This is the responsibility of the state. It is the responsibility of the political leadership, of those who are governing Sweden, and it is also the responsibility of the community leaders.
All right, Dr. Rohan, thank you for getting us all those insights from Singapore, and thank you for joining us on this broadcast.
Thank you.